So last Friday, the BBC had this BBC Children's and Needs event, I guess, which lasted for 3 hours. I wasn't there. I was on weekend with my youth movement, but they released a brand new Doctor Who clip, which is about 5 minutes long, and it's canonically. It's canonically canon. I guess it is canon to the story, so I guess there we go. And it's the first story about the 14th Doctor. I guess the second story because the 13th Doctor already went on his first adventure, which was liberation of the Daleks. So I guess let's just talk about it. Alright, allons-y. Okay, let's go. So, like I said, the 14th Doctor already had his first adventure, which was called Liberation of the Daleks. It was about the Daleks, and I believe also the Secretax. I haven't read that comic series. It's inside the Doctor Who magazines, or it's in the Doctor Who magazine that I don't really have. So there we go. But I believe it will also release as comic book form eventually down the line. But anyway, so the 14th Doctor already had his adventure, which already was about the Daleks, and at the end of the story, I was told was a tease to Skaro, and Skaro is the home planet of the Daleks. So that's cool, right? Alright, nice. So in this Children's and Needs special, we see the TARDIS flying towards a planet for some reason. And this could be Skaro, it probably is. There we go. Then it goes to a location where there is this assistant trying to name a certain Type 3 moving machine for some reason. I don't know. He comes up with some names, but he's actually talking to Davros himself. Not the Davros look you might expect. It is actually the pre-damaged Davros look, which is kind of more like a very evil, stereotypical bad guy, narcissistic, evil person look, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, he looks very, he wears like a black vest and stuff like that. And, like I said, it looks very evil and very typical evil, like, there we go. But, yeah, he's actually here, and this is not his damaged look that we are used to, which is kind of interesting. Russell T Davies also said this is how Davros looks now, and this is how it's 2023. Doctor Who was once in black and white, and now it's in color too. So I guess might this be the official 2023 moving forward Davros look? I'm not quite sure. Like, I really like the Davros look from the series 9 or series 4 of Doctor Who, and the old Davros look, right? The official Davros look, in my opinion, with the blue eye in the middle, and Davros being in a wheelchair of some sorts, in Dalek wheelchair. I really like that look, but for some reason Russell T has decided to make Davros like this, and in the way that they did this episode, it suits, right? It fits. So Russell T also mentioned that he wants to have a pause with the Daleks for some reason, maybe in the series. I'm not quite sure about that. Like, the Daleks are really well known, the most well known Doctor Who villain ever, probably. And Doctor Who and the Daleks are like yin and yang, black and white. They match, they're duos, man. So there we go. I hope we can see the Daleks in the further future, right? But this BBC, Children in Need special was about the creation of the Daleks. So this, assistant of Davros is talking to him, but Davros is called away, and the assistant is coming up with names. And then suddenly the TARDIS burst through a window or wall or rooftop. But then suddenly the door opens and we see the 14th Doctor. Oh yeah, David Tennant is back, baby. And he still has his 13th Doctor Jodie Whittaker era TARDIS design, which is really cool. I mean, the interior still has the orange beams of lights, and I really like that little detail. I watched that and I was like, damn, this is really cool. And he also mentioned that 60 minutes ago he was a brilliant woman, and that's right. Russell T respects the Chibnall era, and there are fans that don't really like it, but still, it was a great era, man. Still, we had the first female Doctor, we had some great adventures, and it's all respected. The universe is real and everyone is respected. So there we go. That's nice. But obviously the Doctor kind of breaks this Dalek design. I don't know. But on the TARDIS there is this gun which was attached to this walking machine type 3 model, like I said, this Dalek. And he gets it off the TARDIS, and then suddenly he sees this Dalek design, and he says, "Oh, this is a Dalek." And that security or the assistant of Davros is like, "Okay, Dalek, that's a good name." He writes that down, and the Doctor says, "Well, luckily I'm not exterminated." And this assistant also writes that down. That's great. That's also nice. That's so nice. So it's not really a comedy sketch, but it's funny for some reason. It's like really Doctor Who, and that's nice. So the Doctor obviously says, "Oh no, this is not good. This is the genesis of the Daleks, the beginning of the Daleks, the start of the first Dalek." And he says, "Gotta go. I wasn't here at all." So he takes out a plunger and throws it to this assistant, and he goes away. TARDIS disappears, and this assistant is like, "Okay, this is weird, but very cool, I guess." And he puts the plunger on the Dalek design, and Davros walks in, and he says, "Oh, this is actually great." So the genesis of the Daleks is real. It's Doctor Who canon, so why not, right? And it was fun to watch, man. The first ever on-screen, live action 14th Doctor as French, and I liked it. There was a pretty budget, I would say, to make this. It was not really that sketchy or something, but it looked alright. And I was so happy about it. And obviously we have the Star Beast review coming up later, and the Star Beast episode 2. And oh boy, I can't wait for that bloody episode. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed this show. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Or should I say, Doctor, I'll let you go. Bye bye, everyone.